What is up, Buttercup? We are doing the water sign readings today. So, this is going to be for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? General reads, take what resonates, leave the rest, don't force it to fit. And yeah, let's have some fun. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's start with Cancer. Let me get some tea. Gotta prepare myself. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's get some Oracle for you first, and then we'll get into the tarot. We'll look into what you most need to know, love life, and career. Okay? Cancer. Cancer. Tell me what I most need to see for Cancer. What do I most need to see for Cancer? What do I most need to see for Cancer? Pause. Time to reflect and integrate. Cancer, you've probably gone through a lot of lessons this last year. This is telling you to actually take time to sit down and integrate them because you have a new opportunity that's coming in for you. And with this opportunity, you need to allow yourself to realize the lessons you've learned so you can use them now that you're walking into this new way of being, right? So let's get one more for you here, Cancer. Well, you got a lot. We'll take the empath. And you have the crown chakra and the seer. Very intuitive. Strengthen your spiritual practice. Connect to source. You're seeing things clearly. Okay. Very nice. I like this for you. With the empath, alone time is needed. You might be in a very, hello, Angela. Hello, my dear. You might be in a very healing phase right now. And with the crown there and the seer, this tells me that you're going to have an influx of clarity come in. So as you're hermiting, as you're taking this time for yourself, be aware that you are shifting, you're cleansing out all that gunk, all that yucky crap, whether it be attachment to people, places, substances, or behaviors. You're getting rid of those things because you're realizing now that in order to walk through this open door, you need the alone time. You need to think differently and you need to see differently. And that is what you're integrating right now. Very nice. I like it. Flows really, really well. Okay, so let's get into your tarot, my dear. Cancer. Cancer. Funky energy with you, huh? Let's see. Let's do. You're sassy. You're definitely sassy. You're feeling sassy. I like that though. You're definitely sassy about something. So let's see what it is. Let's get into it, Cancer. What do I most need to know for Cancer? Okay. This is what Spirit most wants you to know. This is your love life. This is your career. Ooh, interesting. Bottom of the deck, you have Judgment. Really, really interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so what Spirit most wants you to know, obviously, right, you have this new beginning coming in. For a lot of you, I think this is going to have to do with career and health, especially with the Ace of Cups next to it. It's taking charge and really building something that is solid, stable, that is reliable. So you might be taking on a new endeavor or a new project or rethinking the way in which you manage your finances so you're more emotionally satisfied with what is going on. The Eight of Cups in reverse tells me that you're reviewing something at this time. Hello, my dear. This is a really weird energy because it's almost like you're not wanting to tell people what you're reviewing or what you're thinking about. And with the Six of Swords, it's like, I got to go back and I got to fix this. Before I do anything, before I move forward, I really have to go and review this. So we'll dive a little deeper into this. Let's do it one at a time. Because I know yesterday I went through them all and then clarified. It's a little confusing that way. So let's dive into this. Let's see what's going on here for you with the current overall message. Let's see what this new beginning is. So you have the Four of Swords. That's funny because the other card was the Hermit. Hello, how are you? So you have the Four of Swords on the new beginning. You might be really eager to get into this new chapter of your life, that you might be rushing through your healing process. Allow yourself to have the time to really integrate what it is you're going through. Be present in it, because the more present you are in it, the more you're going to get out of it, and it's meant for you. Don't rush through it. Don't rush through it. Take time for yourself. Take time for yourself. I hope so. And then we have the Fool. On the Ace of Cups and the Fool. I love this. I love this. I feel like you're learning to love yourself in a new way with this. This is all about you. I like this. I like that it's all about you, that you're not putting things to other people or to other projects. This is all about you. You're starting something new because you're coming back into your whole self. This feels like a really big clearing. Yeah, then you have the Tower in reverse. A really big clearing for you. It's a long time coming. Let's look at what you're reviewing before you move forward, though, with this Eight of Cups energy. This Star. Okay, so your hopes and dreams. There's something you're not giving up on. And you're like, I need to go back and figure out. It's almost like you're taking inventory of like, okay, what went wrong? How can I fix it? What action do I need to take, right? So let's look at the Eight of Cups. Temperance, yeah. So with this is divine intervention for me as a reader. When you have Temperance and the Star together, this is like the universe saying, hey, I have some really great shit for you, and I just need you to kind of like level out a little bit so you can be receptive. Because if you're sitting too much in fear or too much in this really happy place, you're not grounded in the here and now, right? You're focused on what you can have, your manifestations. Oh, the idea of my manifestations makes me so happy, that you're not present to feel gratitude for the experience you're currently going through. That's leading you to the very manifestations that you might be latching onto. Let's look at the Six of Swords. Clarified by the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So this feeling of like, I really want to move forward, it's just going to take a little longer than you would like, but that's okay, because it's teaching you to be present in what you're currently going through, right? So if you want it to happen in 2 days, it might take a week. If you want to happen in 2 months, it might take 3. Okay. So just be patient with yourself. Seven of Wands, you're like, I don't want to. I want to move forward. This is a very stubborn energy. Seven of Wands is like, I'm over this. I want to move forward. This part of my life is not fun. Some of you, I feel, are already out of this and moving into the transformative stage. And for those of you who are still sitting in this energy, allow yourself to, the sooner you get present and you really are like, okay, you know what? Right now, shit's good and it's getting better. Every day it's getting better. And that's all that matters. That's when you're going to move into the new beginning. Okay, let's look at your love life. You have the King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Cups. I feel like you're looking at something you let go or something that was dropped. With the King, with their back to the Six of Wands, this Six of Wands energy is about victory and recognition. So I feel like somebody else might be really thriving. Maybe your partner that you were with is really thriving, or remember, energies can be reversed, so just take it as it resonates. But this feels like two different people. Like this feels like someone who's like thriving and really happy. And then there's someone who's like, I have nothing to say. And it's like, they're just confused. King of Swords feels very confused. It feels like, what just happened? Because it's a very strong connection with the Six of Cups and the Six of Wands. Very strong connection. I feel like someone's just like pondering in thought all the time with the King of Swords in reverse. And it's not even going anywhere. It's just ruminating. It's like rolling around in whatever it is. So let's look at the connection. Let's look at the Six of Cups. We're going to see what transpired. Yeah. Really interesting. So you might have had a second chance and then it was released and the contract ended. This is happening to open up the heart space. I know that's kind of like contradicting, like, ooh, it ended to open your heart space, right? But it did. That's what's going on here. The 6 minus the 4 gives you the 2 of Cups. So very divine connection, very deep soul connection. And the 2 of Cups would be upright. So it's still a strong connection right now, but there needed to be this disconnect, this ending here. Let's go into the 2 of Pentacles. I want to see what this dropping, this disconnect is actually leading you towards. 6 of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Oh, this is cool. The 6 of Wands reverse and the 9 of Cups with the King of Swords looking at it like this, because in tarot, you read the whole picture, not just like the card. So just be mindful of that. The King of Swords is looking right at this pocket over here, right? So 6 of Wands and the 9 of Cups in reverse is an energy of like, I'm realizing that maybe I wasn't happy, right? Like maybe I wasn't happy with myself or what I was doing. Because then you have a Queen of Cups upright. So there's a lot of love here. And whoever the feminine energy is really loving, really is just like, I'm fine. Everything's good. Yeah. Then you have the Sun and the Knight of Wands. And then you have the Moon and the 5 of Pentacles on this other individual. They're happy and thriving, but they are still in an inconsistent energy with this relationship. They're like, I want to go back to it, but I don't want to go back to it. They're non-committal right now. The Knight of Wands is a very non-committal energy. Some people call it the card of the player, but it's called that because it's somebody who's like, I want to see what it's like. I need to think about it. I want to see what it's like. I want to think about it. It's not a fun energy to be interacting with because obviously people like stability, and this is an unstable energy. But they're realizing that they need to do a trial and error basically with the Sun there. And with the Moon and the 5 of Pentacles, they're recognizing the part of themselves that maybe was chasing relationships because of their feelings around abandonment or rejection. And now they're feeling good in who they are with the Sun on the 6 of Wands. This is a very confident energy. It's a very like, I'm in my power energy. And the 5 of Pentacles there is like, okay, there's no such thing as abandonment. Like, I'm good, you know? So let's look at the King of Swords. Let's see what's going on with this person. It feels like it's in limbo. If I had to describe it, it feels like it's in limbo. Yeah, the Chariot. Ooh, interesting. Emperor in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and Judgment in reverse. They don't even realize that they're being pulled into a really deep transformative energy here. The Emperor is like they might have issues with control or authority. Emperor in reverse is very controlling. They could even struggle to allow other people to take charge, or they might want to always take charge. So this is what they're moving through. They're moving towards the realization of the parts of themselves that they might not see clearly. Okay. And then with the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles, there is going to be a change in the way that they perceive feminine energy, like what stability looks like to them, because what is stable to them might in all reality be unstable with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And that's not what's meant for them. So they're going to be in a lot of clarity, which is why I kind of think that's more Cancer energy because it resonates with the Oracle cards we got, right? So let's go to career now. So your relationship's showing up in your career. You might have been business partners. It might have been somebody you worked with, but this ending that's happening is leading to stability. So it could lead to you having improved finances if you're no longer sharing financial things with this person. It could affect your home, how your home life is improving, because the 10 of Pentacles is finances, the material world, our possessions, and our health. It's also relationships. It's legacy. So this ending is actually allowing space to release a 10 of Swords, a lot of deeply felt pain. And in turn, you could be I'm not going to say it's a reconciliation until we clarify, but that could be what this 10 of Pentacles is. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And with the 5 of Cups, it tells me you're going through an emotional release, which I really like. And that makes sense with it next to the 10 of Swords. So you're clearing out a lot of like distorted, like unhealthy feelings. I hope that goes well, Savannah. That's always a really stressful interaction. So let's look at the lovers over here for you, Cancer. You have the 8 of Cups. Okay. Let's get one more. Death in reverse. Yeah, you're walking away because in this relationship, you're both experiencing a very transformative energy. There needs to be a rebirth. There needs to be separation. There needs to be the space. This is so common right now because, like I said, we're at the end of the zodiac wheel. So everybody's going through this brand new beginning, and it's going to create changes in ourselves, our relationships, and what we take part in. Let's look at the 10 of Swords, what you're releasing here. Oh, I love it. This is like 9 of Wands in reverse is like someone who gives up, or they might be like, I can't keep going. It's too hard. Or like victim mentality with the 8 of Swords. This is what's ending. They're like going to see really clearly, like this is done. Like with the 10 minus the 8, there's a 2 of Swords. There's no more blindfold. They're like, oh my gosh, I see how I was stopping myself, like maybe procrastinating or not moving as forward as they'd like. I was going to say further. That's weird. Let's look at the 5 of Cups. On the Five of Cups, you have the Ten of Wands. So whatever emotional release they're experiencing, okay, oh, this is sad. It's this release that's like, I need to let go of the burden and realize that this, what I was investing in, was not a real 10 of Cups, right? It's not to say that the relationship did not have real love, but it might not have been healthy love or balanced love or a love that is a genuine 10 of Cups. It was rooted in what you perceived to be a 10 of Cups when you were still in your feelings of like abandonment or not really fulfilling yourself, right? So someone who has not mastered the love of self is going to struggle to master love in their external environment because they participate in it. And so if they don't know how to give it to themselves, the way that they give it to others is going to be distorted because usually people give what they're wanting because they don't know how to meet their own needs. And so that's why you go from the 9, the mastery of self, to the 10, the mastery of the external. So let's look at this 10 of Pentacles now, Cancer. Page of Pentacles. There you go. Rebuilding. I love it. I love it. Let's see what else we get on this. 3 of Wands. Okay, so you're going to, it's like, I'm waiting for this person to come back and make me the offer. You're really waiting on them to come back and make the offer. It's going to take time. There's going to be reconciliation though, 3 of Cups, and then you have the 4 of Wands, and there's your second chance, right? So you have the reconciliation. You're moving into a stable foundation, a 4 of Wands, and a 10 of Pentacles, building a family or something that is very long-term, something that is solid, something that lasts the test of time. If you're not wanting to reconcile with this person, it could also be you attracting a soul tribe, so close family, friends, or another romantic partner that supports you in your career, right? Supports you mentally, emotionally, or maybe even financially, takes part in it with you. Because this was the career side, but the relationship showed up in it. But there's going to be a second chance on the fallout of the relationship. And look, King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So it's a true pair. You just mirrored each other's wounds. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Cancer, this is what I have for you. I do have my collective Reiki session this Saturday, the 25th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's held over Zoom. So if you want a Reiki healing, it's 45 minutes. Come join us. I'd love to have you. I have limited spaces just because that's how Zoom works. So go ahead, check it out. And I hope to see you there. But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It does help the channel grow. And if you want a personal reading or Reiki session, book it down below. And my Reiki certification course, for those of you local to North Carolina, is open April 1st. It starts April 1st. You can register for it now. There's limited spaces there because it's in person, but check it out. Okay, Pisces. Let me get a drink, and then we'll go into the Pisces reading. Pisces. Let's see what we got, Pisces. Okay. What messages of love, healing, and guidance do we have for Pisces, please? Spicy. Interesting. Okay, Pisces, if you're too focused on your material world, on building your finances or building your sense of security or your money or your health, it's time to dictate if you're giving too much access to others, right? If you're giving too much of yourself to other people, or if you're always on when it comes to talking to spirit or the universe, right? Because the doorkeeper is about protecting your energy, right? It's a time for you to pivot in regards to your career, in regards to maybe your home, your foundations in your life, the things that bring you a sense of income or material stability. And that pivot, especially with doorkeeper there, tells me that you might not be receptive, because next card is abundance. So this tells me that the universe is trying to bring you all this abundance, all this love, all this health, right? Prosperity, all the good stuff. And if you're so focused on talking to spirit, asking for it, like pushing out, you're not in an energy that you're going to be receptive. So get to that space where you can really be receptive to it. Okay. That's your overall for you. Let's get into your reading now. So we will pull 4 for your overall message, for your love life, and then your career. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces, please, Spirit? I'm glad, Angela. That's awesome. Let's see what's going on for you, Pisces. You're funny. I'll get to it in a second. Your love life. Oh my gosh. Your career. You're stubborn. You're just stubborn. Yeah, you just have a fear. It's like your stereotypical law of attraction fear. Like, I want it. I got to keep asking for it. And if I stop asking for it, then I'm not going to get it. That's not it. That's not how it works, right? You ask for it and then you surrender your attachment to it because you have undying faith in it, right? So belief is undying faith, right? So you believe that the universe will survive, right? Faith, you have undying belief, right? Vice versa, right? Take it as it resonates, but it's that scarcity mindset that's really creeping in on you. So you might be clinging to the things that are familiar because, actually, you're so funny. And with the Four of Cups, this is that energy of like, open your heart space. Like, you don't need to work yourself to the bone out of this fear, Eight of Swords, of not getting it. Because really underneath Eight of Swords with the Seven of Wands, it's like pushing away the universe's prosperity, its abundance is trying to bring to you. And mind you, abundance isn't just finances. Like, it could be abundance of peace, right? Abundance of health, abundance of love, abundance of all of these things. So allow yourself to be open to that. Let's get to your overall message from Spirit. So you have the Hangman. It's almost like you're waiting on love to come back in. But the reality of it is that you're all over the place pretty much. Because if you were to look at this King of Swords, the Hangman, and the Six of Cups, it's like, I'm waiting on love, but my masculine energy is really thinking about how can I build? How can I create? What is it that I want to do? What's meant for me? And really deep, very wise thought. It does feel very wise. And I like that. It's very clear thought. But you might be waiting around and attached to things of your past. Six of Cups doesn't have to be love. It could just be things of your past. Now with the Two of Cups here, the universe is like, if you just surrender, you're going to see that like you actually are in alignment right now. Allow yourself to receive. Now through March is going to be an incredible time to manifest, an incredible time to allow the universe to provide, to allow it to bring into you. So when you really sit in that space of, I trust in you, like I trust in everything around me and I'm part of everything around me, is going to start flowing into you. So allow it to flow. Okay. Yeah, let's clarify that and we'll get into your love life. So again, I'm not jumping all over the place, right? We'll do one at a time. I don't want to use this for you. I actually want to use the Wild Unknown Tarot. Let's use this one. Beautiful. Whoops. Okay. I want to look at this King of Swords. I want to see what it is you're really like ruminating on. It feels like you're moving in the right direction with it. I feel like a lot of people are thinking about things that they're not voicing right now, that they're really not sharing with others. Yeah, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're very focused on building. I think some of you might even want to move because it's almost like what's practical. It's like you have all these ideas of like what action you want to take and you're like, is it the right time to move? And with the Nine of Wands, I think you know it's not time to do that yet. So if you're wanting to relocate or you're wanting to take a trip, I think part of you realizes like it's not the best time to do that. Like give it a few months. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, you know that right now things are a little tight and it's not your masculine energy is calling it in, as is your feminine. It's just time to really allow yourself to release the burden and be more receptive to the good that's coming in around you. And then that will manifest in the material form. Okay. So just give it some time. I want to look at the Six of Cups. I want to see why you're kind of like hanging on to this, what it is of the past. I heard limiting beliefs really loud. This feels like fear of the new, honestly. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. What if I invest my time and energy in something new and then it ends up being really painful again, right? Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. What if I plant seeds and the same shit that just happened happens again? What if I entertain this guy or this girl and it ends up hurting me, right? And so you're staying stagnant right now. Don't stay stagnant. You can move towards things and not you can move towards things and not be attached to it, right? It's like, okay, right now in this moment, I'm doing this reading, but I'm also attracting all the abundance I've been manifesting because I'm present in it and I love doing this, right? It's sitting in that space of I love what I'm doing. And by doing this, I am attracting money. I'm attracting love. I'm attracting peace and people that support me and appreciate what I do, right? Sit in that space, talk to yourself in that way because it's going to help you be more receptive. Let's look at the Hangman. Because if you're doing things just for you, your power is like really small. And if you do things for others, like your friends and your family, it gets bigger. But if you do things for the world, for the collective energy, for universe, for spirit, then you're even more expanded and receptive. Okay. Let's look at the Hangman. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. Okay. Listen, your rule book, the rules in your head that are telling you, I'm not good enough, which means I can't take this opportunity, right? I'm not pretty enough, which means I can't date this person. That rule book, throw it the F out. That's what the Hangman's here to tell you. It is time, 3 of Wands, for you to stop with the dialogue. That's a load of bull bukkake, okay? Because the Hangman is the realizations. It's the surrender. It's you being suspended so you can shift your perspective, right? Because you're upside down. So you're seeing things differently. Allow this to happen. It is true. I was called mom all through college too, so it's a thing. Let's look at the 2 of Cups. Pisces. See, this is very peaceful, whatever this is. You have the 5 of Wands. You don't need to fight for the things that are meant for you. You don't. King of Pentacles. You have a very, very masculine energy right now. So most likely you're going to be challenged throughout this reading to tap into your feminine. Empress, the feminine, right? Because with this fear of not getting what you want, you're working for it. But if you're always pushing forward, you're not allowing yourself to receive. You're just pushing it away, okay? So your overall energy is the Empress, which is you being pushed into, ironically enough, a more feminine energy. Like slow down, be present. Don't think about where the task is going to take you. Think about doing the task right now and be grateful for the opportunity and the time and the energy to complete it. That will help you accept. Let's look at your love life. It's funny because it's like, I really, really, really want this relationship or a relationship or person, right? And it's like you're praying to the universe, like, okay, I love them, like I want them, like I'm calling them in, like do they feel the same way about me? And it's like this ruminating on it is the attachment, is the devil energy. So let's see what's going on here. It doesn't feel bad. You're just going through the lesson of attachment. So you have the 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, being attached to it is not going to get you what you want. You have a very common theme, Pisces. Let's see what else we have for you. 10 of Cups. I like that. Then you have the 6 of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so staying attached to this idea of your 10 of Cups, of all this love, is actually, it's leading you to this realization that you need to recognize this feeling within you. Like, how does a 10 of Cups feel in your body? What is it supposed to feel like? That's the best way for you to attract things, because you're a water sign, but also it's just showing up in your energy like that. When you start to embody a 10 of Cups instead of visualize what it looks like to you, that's when you're going to start moving out of the state of conflict into a 6 of Swords, moving forward, right? And that's when you start building. Now here, when you start building and all things start to get good, you're like, oh my gosh, the sky's going to fall, right? 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the card of failure. That's not true. Ace of Swords in reverse. Just because something feels different or things are starting to get better does not mean that they are going to explode. When you think they're going to explode, that's when they go kaboom. Okay? Don't let them go kaboom. Allow yourself to enjoy it. On the Sun, you have Judgment. the World and the Tower. Judgment's in reverse. Yeah, this very oppressing, like stuck energy that you had around like love or partnership. Honestly, this comes across as you might not even, this feels like you're not aware of it, to be honest. This is, you know, when you're rejected or abandoned, and then because you're rejected or abandoned, you start telling yourself the story of like, oh, I'm not worthy. Oh, I'm not lovable. Oh my gosh, I wasn't fit enough or pretty enough or strong enough or woman enough or man enough, right? You start telling yourself all these false stories, trying to figure out the reason why it didn't work out, when the sad reality of it is your puzzle pieces. You either fit or you don't. It wasn't a fit. So you got to go change your shape so you can fit, or you got to find other people that fit your puzzle. Okay. And that's why it had to end. There's this realization of like this victim mentality. Victim mentality is really, hello, Cassie. Victim mentality is really highlighted in the collective right now. Like, because we're at the end of a cycle. You are the 12th sign, right? You are the house of limiting beliefs, the subconscious mind, like all of that. So people are really seeing their fears, their insecurities right now and releasing them. Let's look at the King of Cups. Let's look at this energy here. Hello, my dears. Look at everybody. I love it. I love it. Let's look at the King of Cups. What do we got? Interesting. So we have the Fool. I'm not going to take all of these because they're all over the place. I'll take this. And then this is going to go back in here. Okay. We have the Fool. We have the Eight of Wands and Strength. I like this. I like this a lot because it's almost like someone realizing I can have love. I can have that person. I can have these things. I'm deserving of them. It's like that it's like that childlike wonder coming back in. And it's like, okay, I can have it. And I feel it. Like I feel it, which means that it's coming in the material world a little later on. And that's okay. Let's look at the Star. The Star is indicative of divine timing. It's also second chances. So if this is somebody from your past you're wanting to rekindle a flame with, take what resonates, right? Leave the rest. They're general. Let's see. Temperance, the card of reconciliation. It's also healing. And this is my divine guidance, right? What's the word? Divine intervention. Thank you. That is what it is. When I have the Star and Temperance, Cancer had this too. When I have the Star and Temperance together, it's divine intervention. So the universe is bringing this second chance around, or the opportunity for you to accept deep healing on a really deep emotional. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. And then you have the High Priestess seeing very clearly that it's time to fill your cup. Because if your cup is empty, you have nothing to give to others. Let's get one more on the Star. Let's see what the Star is here for Pisces. Why is the Star here for Pisces? Pisces. Okay, so then you have the Eight of Pentacles, and I'll take two more. The Knight of Cups, the Daughter of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Moon. Wow, I ended up taking the last two because I thought it was a lot more, but it wasn't. There's going to be a lot of effort put into reaching out to this relationship. There is, with the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's really going to be flirty. They're going to be genuine. They want to be playful. They want to have fun again with the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, I want to build a Ten of Pentacles with you, but I also want to communicate that I really like you. I want to spend time with you. You know, like I love you. I have these feelings for you. It's very genuine, like gestures. It is really quick. As a knight, it's very quick. With the Page of Wands, it's very flirty, very playful. The thing that tells me that this is not inconsistent is the Eight of Pentacles, because I'm happy that there's a pentacle energy next to it, because if it's just the Knight and the Daughter or the Knight and the Page, it'd be very like surface level. The Eight of Pentacles tells me that this individual is interested in building something that is very long-term, because the eights always lead to tens. So they're putting in the hard work, the effort, and the consistency to build a solid foundation. Okay. This could be you or the other person. With the Moon and the Two of Pentacles, there might be this fear of like, are they sure about me? Are they teeter-tottering? Right. Or vice versa. So now let's get to career. That's love life. Love life, general, career. Cool. Finances, career, all that stuff. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps the videos reach more people. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. What's going on for you, Pisces? You don't want to be where you're at in your work, which is really weird. I feel like you're just unsettled because it doesn't feel bad. I feel like it's unsettling to you. There's something that's very unsettling about it. I think it has more to do with the people that are there than the job itself. Yeah. Because it just feels like, oh, they're hard to work with. That's really what this feels like. Yeah, we have the King of Wands and the Eight of Cups in reverse. This feels like you're wanting to go back to something you used to do. You might also come off really aloof to the people that you work with, but like, don't F with me kind of vibes. Yeah, I feel like this is, I know what I'm doing. I can get this job done. Do I like it? No, but I'm good at what I do. It feels very much like that. And with the moon here, I feel like people find you hard to read. Like they don't know if you're in or if you're out in regards to this career. And it's also, if you're having dream space experiences, yeah, the devil. I pay attention to your dreams right now because they're telling you the parts of you that either need healing or need to come to a place of detachment, right? So if you're perceiving the job as like, this is horrible, I don't want to be here, right? Start looking at the positives in it, start looking at what you do learn from it, because a new door is going to open up for you once you shift your state when you're there. Because if you're giving so much power to that environment that it's shifting you into the state of like frustration or anger, that's shutting you off from being receptive, right? Say, okay, I passed through all challenges with grace and ease. And okay, I can't control other people. They want to be poopy today. Well, I'm going to kill them with my ray of freaking sunshine self. Okay. Let's look at the Six of Swords. Nine of Swords. There's a Three of Swords in between the two. It comes across like, I don't know where I want to go, what I want to do next. Yeah. This feels like there's a lot of stress in regards to the career aspect. It's like emotionally it's taxing too. And with the Chariot, okay, so we have the Chariot and then we have the Seven of Cups. The universe is going to bring in a new opportunity for you. The first thing you need to do is to really shift the way that you've started to habitually feel in that space or while doing your work, okay? Because that needs to shift so you can be receptive to seeing the opportunities. Because with the Seven of Cups in reverse, you're going to have this aha moment one day of like the direction you can move in, okay? So let's look at the Six of Wands. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune first. Let's look at that. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Hangman, Seven of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, yeah. It's not going to last much longer. It won't last much longer. You have the Ace of Pentacles already energetically showing up. Tarot reads energy. So when you're watching tarot readings, try not to be so attached to the time frame that people tell you in them, because a lot of times your energy is different from my energy. We're different people, right? So I might attract things. Like I know when I do readings for myself, it's typically like 2 to 3 weeks it will pop up, right? Other people, it might be a few months because their energy is different. So the way and the rate in which you attract things is going to vary person to person, right? And also from where you're at on your journey. If it takes you 3 to 4 weeks to shift your mindset, but it takes somebody else 3 to 4 days, that in itself is going to create a much bigger difference in how you receive things in your life, okay? So just be mindful that time and energy are fluid, because we all are pretty much just balls of nothing floating around. And the way in which you move, the speed is going to be different from others, okay? And that's okay. Neither is better or worse. It just is. So you have the Ace of Pentacles here on the wheel. So you have this materialized new beginning, energetic new beginning showing up, but it has not materialized yet. And part of that is because you have the Hangman and the Page of Swords. Pages are students and swords rule the mind, intellect, and communication. This person feels very much so like, I don't know what to do. I feel really stuck. And with the Hangman, the universe is creating this really stuck in the mud energy to challenge you to see your current state differently, right? So what we're just talking about, because this is on the Wheel of Fortune, this is on divine change. It's on things that are changing and outside of your control, okay? So then we get to the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Cups, right? So in this Hangman state, you can be like, oh my gosh, I'm allowing myself to feel like shit right now, right? Because we do it. We're human. We do it, and it is human to want to wake up and be like, well, this person pissed me off yesterday. But you can also tell yourself, you know what? It was yesterday, and today's a new day, and I choose to allow myself to do better for me today and what I want to accomplish. And in turn, anything that tries to bring that down, I won't give it that much power, right? It's this shift in perspective. With the 7 and the Ace of Cups, it's just indicative of the heart space being shut down and realizing that you're just sabotaging yourself in that way. Then you have the 5 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Cups. So as you're working through releasing this state of conflict, this really inner critic energy, it's like, oh my gosh, I must not be smart enough. I don't have a better job. Oh, I must not be good enough of a worker to earn more money. That you're realizing is keeping your heart space closed. And that's what's ending with the Death card. I love it. I love that it's ending. You have death on it, and that's what's going to lead to your change. This is all about scarcity mindset. It's scarcity like in regards to how you feel. You know, I know when I mentor people, I'll ask them like, if you can ramble all your trauma off, right, in chronological order, you got to shift your mindset. I did that for years, you know. That's awesome. Let's look at the 5 of Pentacles. Woo! No! Hold on. They probably exploded because I still have to do the 6 of Wands. I didn't even see that. So let's look at the 6 of Wands really quick. For Pisces. 2 of Cups in reverse and the Hermit. Yeah, stop running from yourself. You're amazing. You're incredible. You can have anything that you want. Don't think little of yourself because of the experiences you've had with other people who feel little and then project it outwardly. Okay? Don't accept the belief they have of themselves just because of how they've treated you. You know you're deserving of better. You know that you think of yourself in a better way. So try your best to work through where those beliefs are rooted, okay? Because that's what's keeping you out of alignment, okay? Let's look at the 5 of Pentacles. Let's look at the 5 of Pentacles. When you let go of that fear and you're just like, you know what? I know the universe is going to bring me this $5 back that I just spent. When you let go of that fear and you're just like, I surrender it, it's going to start flowing to you a lot quicker. It really is. You have the Empress and Justice in reverse. Yeah, so it's very fitting, right? You are working through rewriting the contract that you have associated with your feminine energy, right? Because the feminine energy is our receptive energy. So if you've been out of balance in regards to your feminine, you're fixing that because you're going through this deep realization of the things in which you need to heal. The Sun. And the Sun's indicative of prosperity, abundance. Awesome. Pisces, if you want a free 10-minute reading, check out Patreon. And if you want to be part of our collective Reiki healing, either join Patreon because they get free access to it for select tiers, or go ahead, grab your spot on my site. It is this Saturday, the 25th. And I also have Reiki 1, 2, and 3 certifications being held in person in North Carolina in the month of April. So there's limited spaces. I'm accepting 8 students. So yeah, go ahead, check it out. I'd love to have you. And if you want a personal reading or Reiki session, you can book it down below through my website. Or mentoring. I also do mentoring. So I do a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. Okay, Scorpio. I love Scorpio readings. I gotta tell you, I do. I think Scorpio energy is really like fun. It's fun or it's insane. Right? We'll see how Scorpio goes. Let's see. What do we have for Scorpio? But also, like, just to be completely transparent, I did readings Monday. I did 9 zodiac sign readings Monday, and I deleted them all because I was really like in mom sassy mode. I was getting really frustrated. Asked my patrons. We had a live chat that night, and I was just really frustrated because there was just a lot of scarcity in the collective. And I was like, this is so redundant. And so I spent the last few days really tapping into like a higher frequency, you know? So the more each of us do that in a domino effect, like choosing to actively think and see our reality and ourselves differently, we're going to start pushing that energy outward, right? So through the through the readings, right? So it's just be the chain reaction, you know? I'm trying to be nice. I am a nice person. Detox, Scorpio. Scorpio, you feel very runner mentality. I feel a lot of fear in Scorpio in the chest space. Then we have protector guide. It's time to set boundaries with somebody. Okay. And then dragonfly. I like this. The fear is because you're sensing the new coming in. Yeah. Solar plexus. Remember your power. Okay. So this feels like somebody who's getting either out of fight or flight or is getting to a place where they're like, oh my gosh, like my life is feeling really good again. I like this. I like this. It might be uncomfortable for them. So their physical body is really responding in a way that is fear, but really it's, I don't know how to read the pleasant energy around me, right? Because honestly, the hardest emotion to accept is joy, because people rather lean into the fear that they're never going to have joy than accepting it when it arrives, right? And then when it arrives, you're like, when's the sky going to fall? When am I going to lose it? Instead of just leaning into it and embracing it and enjoying it, right? Okay. So it's time to purge, let go, release, and clear your energy. It's time to set boundaries with somebody, and your purpose is being revealed. I really like this. This feels like my crown chakra just opened, really, very much so. And this person's moving. They're moving or they're leaving somebody permanently. It's really getting pushed out. It's true. Everything's going so good. I'm adjusting. Good. I'm so glad, Nancy. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad that there's a big chunk of the collective adjusting really well to this shift, because it's a really big shift we're in right now, guys. So just be patient, be kind with yourself. But this does feel like a pushing away. This feels like a very permanent, like I cannot be with these friends, these partners, or these family members, these coworkers anymore. I need to let it go. It feels very like, it really does. It feels like if I were to finish a Reiki session and cleanse somebody's energy, it feels like that. Very pure, I feel like myself again. Things are picking up. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you the cards. My apologies. Really nice. Beautiful. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's keep going, Scorpio. Solar plexus on the bottom, by the way, is incredible. This is the core of your being, right? So this is where you would do like your breath of fire, right? To really build up your energy, to even expand your aura, or to do a protection shield around your aura. But this is also about your self-worth, right? It's where the ego is rooted. It's the affirmation, I can. So this person's having a newfound confidence in who they are. I like this a lot. Scorpio, we're going to use some different tarot decks for you. Your energies, it's different, and that's a great thing. That is a great thing. Different is not bad. Different is just different. Yeah, let's use my higher consciousness deck. This is Sacred Bee Tarot. I love this tarot deck. And if you want it, I believe I've linked it down below. I think there's an extra card in here. Bear with me. I think I just saw an extra card that's not supposed to be in here. I guess not. Okay. I guess not. Okay. You're damn right you did. I feel that. Doing the work. I've been doing a lot of work too. I have a Scorpio stellium, so I have majority Scorpio on my chart. So it's funny you say that, because this is definitely like a very hermit. I'm going to clear myself. Like I'm a priority. I feel that too. That's awesome, Nancy. That's great. So let's see what else is going on for you, Scorpio. Okay. They're showing me flowers. If you really want, okay, some of you, this is past loved ones. When I see flowers, I was about to say some of you are going to get into earthing, into really planting things, or maybe you're wanting to buy more flowers, roses. Why do they show me roses? Roses, peonies, and lilies to me are about death. So some of you might have mediumship, or we might actually be getting some dead people and everything. So just bear with me, okay? I think a lot of you, this is also representing your playful energy, realizing that like, okay, it's time for me to bloom. It's time for me to just show myself like I can be who I am shamelessly. I like this. I like this. Okay. Oh, I already did the deck. Your main message. Oh, beautiful. You have the 5 of Cups in reverse, the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and Strength. Oh, I love this so much for you. So this is the emotional release. The 5 of Cups is coming out of like the rejection. It's coming out of the low self-worth. It's getting to this place of really feeling victorious in who you are. This is like overcoming the battle, right? You haven't won the war, but you overcame the battle. So this might be like a huge stepping stone in your life that you're experiencing right now. And your heart's really opening to a 10 of Cups energy, because now you're balancing out your ego, right? Strength, the solar plexus. Beautiful. I love it. Let's look at your love life. You have the Tower, Temperance, the World, and the 3 of Cups. Yeah, so you're done. You're done with whatever this is. You're like, I'm over it. If it comes back, it comes back. But as of right now, your energy is saying it had to come down. It wasn't resonating with me anymore. And it threw me into a lot of healing, because I'm ready to close out this chapter of my life, right? Really nice. I like it. So let's look at your career now. Let's get some for career. Let's get one more. Career. Woo! The Moon, 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and Empress. You're very determined. You're very determined, but you're very receptive. It's not like the Pisces read where you're in a lot of masculine energy. You're just seeing really clearly that you can flow through life, that you can really allow things to come to you. You're starting to enjoy things again. The 5 of Wands tells me that you might even, it doesn't feel like, so you might see certain things as competition, but it's really just a set of fire under your own butt. Like, I got this. Like, you might set a goal for yourself at the end of the week, and that's your competition, is with you. I like this energy. This is really nice. And then you have the Empress. So you're really receptive. You're really imbalanced. You're really allowing yourself to be present, which is great. And bottom of the deck is the 3 of Pentacles. You are rebuilding for yourself a lot, a whole new foundation. It looks like a foundation in love for yourself, for your external life, a foundation in healing and what works for you in regards to your healing practice and whatever projects or work or finance things that you have going on. I like it. Great, Scorpio. It really is. It's fabulous. Fan-titty-tastic. So let's make some space here. I got a lot of stuff going on. Need to clear house a little bit. What tarot deck do I want to clarify with for you, Scorpio? I don't want to use spellcasters. Nope, I don't want to. It's not for them. Let's do Grand Lux Tarot. That's for you. That's a good one. Or even no, I'll do, I'm torn. Tattoo tarot? No, that felt gross. I'm keeping a project a secret from everyone. Well, they're going to know now. I just said it on a global platform. That's fine. That is funny. So let's see what else we got going on. Let's see, my dears. Scorpio. I heard taking turns. It also sounded like taking chances. Okay. You're attracting a lot of people around you. A lot of people around you. I have an older man, so this is mediumship. There's an older man standing behind me. Okay. This feels like family, though. Honestly, I'd say more grandfather than father, to be honest with you. Feels very funny, like the kind of guy that would have a scotch in his hand all the time, honestly. It does feel funny. They're just nosy. They're just, what are you doing? What you got there? You really believe in this shit? You know, it's like that. They're funny, but they gotta go. Oh. Let's look at the 10 of Cups. Ace of Cups in reverse. You're giving all this love to yourself. all this love to yourself. Yeah. You were probably struggling to do this for a long time. Ace of Cups with the Ten of Cups. Then Justice. Oh, beautiful. Knight of Wands. Yes. Oh, I love this. Yes, it's bees to honey. Yes. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, Justice, and the Knight of Wands. It's a very ambitious energy of like, no one's going to take my cup from me anymore. It really feels like that. Like, I'm reclaiming my cup. I'm making this right. I'm determined to make this right. I'm determined to have this happiness. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Four of Swords. And then the Sun, bottom of the deck. They're funny. Whoever this is, they're funny. They're probably the talker at family gatherings. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Okay, so we have, they said they've been gone for a while though. Over 6 years. So let's look at the Five of Cups. There's something about blue shoes with them. Blue shoes, like the fancy shoes that have like cutouts in the toe and stuff, like designs. There's something with blue shoes with them. So they might just really be into shoes, or the color blue. They said, I like to look nice. Okay. With the Five of Cups, Judgment in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles, they're nosy. Your overall message is telling you that this old mindset you have about not feeling deserving of love, or the scarcity mindset, it wasn't meant for you. It wasn't meant for you. And so you releasing that is actually perfect. It is perfect. You're realizing like, this needs to go. This is not my authentic self. This is my wounded self. And it's not in alignment with the version of myself I'm cultivating. Let's look at strength. I'm going to look at strength and the Six of Wands together. You have the Ten of Wands and the Page of Wands. Sorry, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. You're really addressing the parts of you that just feel like they are like broken, right? And you've conquered it. You really have. I feel like this is overcoming the wounds of your past, your childhood, and really letting go of this idea of scarcity or instability. If you have not yet done this, you're in the process of doing it. This is really nice. Okay, let's look at love life. That's a little redundant over there. It is. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at alchemy. This is Temperance for love life. Nice. So this is for a woman, whoever is past, because they said she don't need to know. All right, let's look at love life for the collective. For Scorpio, please. Yeah. Yeah, that's common. Yeah, I feel that too. With the Three of Swords and Temperance. It's redundant. Yeah, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands. Okay, so you do the healing. Cool. That's a redundancy. You're starting to really, I feel like you're really flirty. I feel like I don't think you're going to commit to anybody. I think you're just flirty. You're like, I feel good. I look hot. I want attention. I'm going to get it. It's very flirty. It's like, I'm ready to create something good, but I'm just kind of going to put my reel out there, feel it out. If they bite, I'll look at it. If I like it, I keep it. If I don't, I throw it back. It's kind of like that. That's what this person's energy feels like. Very confident and very like decisive. Like, I either like it or I don't, but I'm going to be my true self with it. They are. They're showing themselves with the Page of Cups there. They're being vulnerable. They're being flirty. They're being fun. They're being lighthearted. But they're just like, if it don't work, it don't work. On the Tower, you have the Star and the Four of Swords in reverse. This is perfect. It was perfect timing when you started to do this healing, or if you're starting to do this healing, it's meant to happen right now. That's the process that you're in. You're not meant to commit to anybody in this moment. You're not, because it's about you. It's almost like you're recalibrating, like someone like pressed restart on your computer self, and you're just recalibrating, like what works for you and what doesn't. Let's look at the World. Okay, they're gone. Whoever they are to you, whoever you're like, are they going to come back around? Are they not? No, they're gone. They're gone because they keep showing me somebody going like this, like pushing people away. Let it go. Stop holding on to the frustration of them. Let it go. Let it go. You're deserving of peace. Remind yourself that. You're deserving of peace. Okay? Don't give mental space to things or situations or people that bring you stress, worry, anguish. Because you have the power over your mind. Yeah, the tower. It's already done. You've already done the healing on it. This pushing away tells me that there's a part of you that's attached to it habitually, right? You've done the healing. You've done the work. It's just going to take the conscious practice now of reminding yourself that that is not here in the present. You don't need to think about that right now, right? No, it's nothing to get frustrated about. Let it go. It's that conscious communication with yourself. Yes, exactly. That mindfulness practice. Yeah, King of Pentacles, because you're coming into this very stable, very confident, masculine builder energy, which I like because that tells me that you're working on mastering your masculine because you already have your feminine over here, which is really good. Let's look at the Three of Cups. So this is the people you've been dealing with or distancing yourself from. Yeah, Lovers in reverse, Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Sun. They're over here like, they'll be back. Scorpio's going to come back. They're going to come back. They're waiting and waiting and waiting. And it ain't going to happen. No, it's oppressing. It brings you down. It's like an energy vampire. No, done. Bye. Don't like it. Toodaloo. See you later. Maybe not. Bye. Let's look at career. Get that all over there. He said bye-bye. So he's gone. He's gone. He's like walking that way. I'm going to go now. So he was here for the main message and for love. So I probably don't care about your career much. Let's look at career for you. Let's look at the moon. We have the Four of Cups and the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's something with the career here. This reminds me of Pisces. It's like you're like, oh, I wish I stayed at that job. I wish I did this. Maybe I should go back and fix that. It's like thinking about certain things that you've built or created for yourself. And it's almost like, should I go back to that? Is that where it's really going to work for me? It's not in alignment with you. Whatever you're thinking or daydreaming about having from the past, it's not in alignment with you. Let's look at the Five of Wands. This is starting to feel combative. Yeah, so you have the Nine of Cups. It was upright. I just spun it. And then you have the Ten of Swords, the Fool, Queen of Swords. Okay. This career can work out for you just fine. It really can. It can work out with you. It can work out the project, career, whatever it is, just fine. The fear is what's in the way right now. The Ten of Swords. Like, what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't? Okay, what if it does? What if it does? What if you stopped thinking about the what ifs and you allowed your ass to stay present? You know how much more peaceful you probably feel? A shit ton. Okay? Don't do that to yourself, right? With the Nine of Cups, Ten of Swords, this is that fear of like, what if my joy ends, right? No. You're heading into a new beginning. Keep your confidence. You've had so much confidence through the spread. Allow yourself to stay in it. Let's look at the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Why are you hesitant to move forward? It's like you've taken steps, but it's like, okay, well, there's a few more steps I could take. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, keep moving forward. Eight of Pentacles is the card of diligence. Yeah, and there's that Nine of Wands. I've been working. I think I'm going to stop now. It's not where I want it to be. It's not getting there. No, it's just not happening on your time. Be receptive. Be receptive. Let's look at the Empress. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just going to take practice. Okay. So then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. You go back and forth about, should I put in more effort or should I be more receptive? Should I put in more? Just stay consistent with your energy. Like, just because you're doing physical work does not mean that your energy is constantly forward moving. Like, I'm doing this, but I know that right now I'm receptive. In this moment, as I'm doing this reading, it's an energy, it's an exchange of energy, right? Giving energy of love, healing, guidance, light to the collective, the universe is bringing me energetically the people that I'm meant to work with, right? The things that are meant to show up in my life for me, right? The things to help me reach my goals with finances and platforms and things like that. You can still be in your feminine while in your masculine. It's the art of balancing your duality, because just because it's dual, just because you have two, doesn't mean they're not all one. Masculine and feminine make up the entirety of you. You're not one or the other. Allow yourself to flow, intermingle. It's okay. Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups. This new beginning is going to be very reassuring emotionally, is really what it feels like. Whatever you're building for yourself is really going to pay off for you. Don't run away from it because it doesn't look the way that you want it to, or because it's not feeling the way you want it to. It's going to challenge you. It's in alignment with you. I was about to say, because the 10 minus the 8 gives you a 2 of Cups in reverse, and that didn't feel right. And as soon as I flip the next card, that's very validating. Because I was like, it doesn't feel like a 2 of Cups in reverse. That feels like how you see it, right? Oh, it must not be meant for me. It's not coming, right? 2 of Cups upright. It's meant for you. I promise. Okay. Then we have the 2 of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Cups on the 3 of Pentacles, right? So whatever it is you're building, you're making the choice to continue building it because you see very clearly that it is going to lead to reciprocity. The energy that you're putting out, 3 Pentacles to the universe, they're going to bring back to you, right? So like I said earlier, you spend $5, you're going to get back 15, right? You spend $100, you're going to get back 300, right? Like the power of 3, right? But Scorpio, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please, if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, book it down below. Also, this weekend, Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have my collective Reiki healing. It's 45 minutes. Anybody, anywhere can join it. It's held over Zoom. You can lay in bed and receive a 45-minute Reiki session from me, and you can do it from the comfort of your own bed. So I hope I see you there. Go ahead, grab your spot. You're so welcome, Nancy. Thank you for coming on and chatting. I do appreciate it. I like chatting with you guys. You're welcome. You're welcome, son. But yeah, go ahead, check that out. And if you want to become certified in Reiki 1, 2, or 3, the master level, so you can teach it to others, I do have those classes open for sign up. They will start in April. It's in person in North Carolina. And if you want just to be certified, but you're not local, I do offer online certification as well, where it's one-on-one, you and I. So go ahead, check that out. I'd love to have you. I'd love to work with you. I'd like to help you on your healing journey. And like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Helps the channel grow. And I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time.